Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Football League Cup match reaction. This is me, Surya here, and I'm accompanied by Shay. And we are reacting to the Southampton versus Manchester United game that just concluded a while back. And both of us being Man United fans, it was quite a dreadful watch. And Say, let me know tell me what your thoughts on the game was.
Yeah, like you said, what a dreadful performance. More of the same as last season. Really slow start, like sloppy passing, midfield non-existent. We could have conceded a goal in the first 5 minutes, which is like I really don't know why we start games slow, but we seem to continue that from last season. And if we continue doing this, like we seem to concede. It's not that Southampton played really well. We just conceded the goal because we didn't want it enough. Like we weren't hungry enough.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
With the goal, it was a blatant foul on Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah. But I think there's no excuses to it.
Yeah, no excuses because we can't really complain. We created zero chances other than the goal. Zero chances from open play. That's not acceptable.
That's not acceptable.
Exactly. First half, three free kicks. Yeah, we had like sort of half chances and one magic header from a corner. That's about it. Zero chances from open play.
Yeah, definitely.
Like what a horror show.
Absolutely. It was quite a dreadful watch, to be honest, especially the first half. Like it's just so sloppy. We weren't moving the ball fast enough. We weren't getting. I don't know. We just weren't finding the process. The touches were really heavy, and I don't know. It was just like the first 45 minutes was like no one really turned up, and the goal we conceded as well I kind of felt like it was quite out of the blue, but like I felt like yes, we weren't playing our best football, but that goal was I believe while going into halftime and 0-0 would have been a better representation of the first half, but we conceded the goal. It was a pretty sloppy goal, and however after the first half when we came out, I felt like there was some sort of vigor to get back into the game, and we got back. But then after that, we again missed passes and heavy touches and constantly losing the ball. I just felt like it's killed the game completely.
Yeah, no, second half was definitely better, but we got the equalizer around the 56-minute mark.
56.
So we had about 35 minutes to get back into the game. Like after the 70th minute, we did nothing. Like for 25 minutes, we did nothing. It was Southampton trying to win the game, and we were just like passively passing around. The only thing I could think of is like the Sancho cross that was deflected and the keeper caught it. That was pretty much it. Like we created nothing. It was like not an acceptable performance. We were flying high after the foul. Yeah, sorry.
I wouldn't say it was really a passive performance. I would say what I was saying is it's just like we weren't clinical enough in terms of passing. It wasn't crisp enough. We weren't getting the ball. We were trying to do a lot of stuff, but it just wasn't coming out. I just felt this game would have been ideal for someone like an Edinson Cavani because especially we saw Martial in the first half. Like even though he was dropping back and doing stuff, but we really didn't have that single focal point to put crosses into. Bruno. It was because against these low blocks, you needed someone like Edinson Cavani, and I think we really missed him today.
Yeah, and 100% agree. It was like I thought Martial was lazy, like for number 9. It was lazy play from him at times. A lot of times when we spread the ball out wide, Martial was never in the middle. So like even if you had a crossing situation, like you couldn't put a cross in because no one was in the middle. When Greenwood like came in the middle out in the second half, like it did get slightly better, but still I can't say that it was a much better performance. It's just because we conceded a goal. The intensity was slightly more, and that's like that's what you expect from a United squad. But I mean, all in all, I think Oli got it wrong in certain, like playing Matic and Fred didn't work, like and like the midfield was completely non-existent. People can say McTominay is a fashion merchant or whatever, and so is Dan James. But what they do is they actually like make a difference. They stretch the game at least.
Yeah.
Today, like our wide players, they did nothing. So
Yeah,
even if Dan James is not a very good footballer on the ball, like what he does is he runs around and that creates space for other people to
definitely,
like play.
definitely.
What are your thoughts on the substitutions?
Yeah,
Only
I
like
was the
brought Sancho
substitution.
in like
Yeah,
quite
yeah.
early, so that was different from last
Yeah, I
season.
think the way he brought Sancho in was, I think that was a good decision. I was kind of disappointed not to see Sancho start today, but maybe probably there would have been a fitness issue, or maybe Oliver thought he's not ready for a full game. I don't know, but however, I so I want, according to me, I think Sancho has to be starting from next week onwards because he looked good, to be honest. He looked
Yeah,
good
of course.
when he was on the ball. When he was on the ball, he looked good. He looked like he was creating something. He was trying to create link-ups with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He was trying to move the ball forward. And today, and especially when you were playing matches today, playing Fred, I felt was a bit naive from Oli. I
Hmm.
maybe could have gone with someone like a Donny van de Beek. I think Oli wanted to go with a McTominay for a double pivot today, but because
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I think Scott was carrying a knock and was
yeah, he
unable
was
to start,
injured.
and I think it was more like a last minute change. But I
Yeah, but
feel
then
maybe if,
what he does is when we're trying to win the game, he brings McTominay on anyway. Like when we're trying to
yeah,
win the game, you think that he's going to make like more attacking substitutions. Like
yeah,
that didn't
yeah,
make any sort of sense. And I thought Matic
yeah,
played on for way too long. After the
yeah,
like 55th minute, he looked like he's gone. He didn't have
yeah,
any
yeah,
energy left. Like he,
yeah,
he played till the 83rd minute. I don't know
yeah,
what that was about. Like it's almost like Ollie didn't want to lose the game more than like rather than trying to go and win
mm,
it. So yeah, I don't know. It didn't seem like a Manchester United performance.
yeah. It didn't. It was
Really
quite a
disappointed.
disappointing performance. It was quite a disappointing performance, to be honest.
Yeah, and like especially when you get a free run, we've got the first six
Yeah,
games
like
we should win. If we lose points in games like these, I mean, I don't
it's
know.
gonna be difficult. It's gonna be
It's
difficult. Like
yeah,
thinking of it as a start is gonna be difficult. Yeah,
I just don't see how we go on a title challenge like losing
yeah,
points against like teams like
yeah,
these. It's like
yeah,
exactly same like last season. So yeah, it's gonna be
yeah.
more of the same, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. It's really gonna be difficult. Yeah. And coming back to the point, I was quite surprised with with Fred's inclusion today. Had it been if it was McTominay and Fred playing, it would have made sense. But with Matic coming in, I felt maybe should have gone with someone like Adoni because we saw in the preseason as well how I think it was against Everton in the first 45 minutes we saw both
Yeah,
Matic
yeah,
and Donny start.
yeah,
I
and then they
think
played the Wolves game, the last game of last season as well, and they
yeah,
played
yeah.
like really well together.
Yeah, I feel when you have Donny van de Beek in the pitch, and then it's not like you don't have a holding midfielder. You have Matic there. I feel the ball moves away way more faster. Donny's good on the ball. He keeps the ball.
Yeah,
Maybe I think that's something Oli really has to start considering now. I think now last season maybe Oli used to think maybe was probably thinking Donny's new to the league and maybe introduce him slowly and stuff like that. But now I feel it's high time. If you're playing Matic, I feel it's if you're playing McTominay and Fred together, if that's a combination, and if you say you're playing Matic, it has to be Donny van de Beek in that number 8 role, in my opinion. Yeah.
yeah. Now, having said that, so we've got the next game against Wolves. Well, the transfer deadline is around the same time as well.
Yeah.
Do you think we're
Yeah.
gonna address the midfield situation? Clearly, us fans, we think that position
I
is not good enough, but like the
yeah.
manager seems to
It's
think differently. Clearly, his priority was not like the midfield. Otherwise, he wouldn't have like gone for other like players in other positions. So
yeah.
yeah, do you
Yeah.
think we're gonna see someone come in before the deadline? Do you think we're gonna make a deadline day
I
signing like United do like
I hope
always? Or
I really hope it's more of hope rather than me thinking something's gonna happen. It's I'm just very hopeful it happens. I just hope we go and get a defensive midfielder. But the thing is, what I think is what United are looking at is they have a few targets in mind, but I really don't think
Mhm,
United want to go. Say United don't get their targets. I don't think they want to go for a second choice or someone who
mhm.
doesn't really fit their system. So I feel what Ollie is looking at is something like even if it means he waits till say January, say even if that means someone like a Declan Rice available for a lesser price. I think from what I'm understanding, I think Declan Rice is one among Ollie's priorities to get in the summer. But however, West Ham have clearly priced him out of the move, and yeah, so I think it's pretty much that the situation. It's more like it's. I don't think Ollie is really keen on getting someone who he really doesn't think won't fit the system. But I think we
Hmm.
really need a serious upgrade at this point. It's
Yeah, no,
worry. It's worrying.
yeah, yeah, no, for sure. I think it's more of a fan theory at this point because I don't see like United or the manager like trying hard enough to get someone in. So clearly they don't think that like it's as
Yeah,
big of an issue as do we.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah, let's see. It's going to be interesting to see if like first of all we need to let some players go as well, and then
yeah,
only we can think of someone coming in.
yeah, yeah.
But regardless of that, like I really do think we've got enough in the squad to like produce better performances than what we've
Absolutely,
witnessed today. Like
absolutely.
this is
That's the disappointing bit of it. It's not like we don't have it in ourselves. We could have. I would say a 2-0 win is
Mhm.
pretty is something you can expect from this United side when you play Southampton. It is just too sloppy a performance. It's like no one really turned up. It was like everyone was damn sloppy. I'm pretty sure the whole team will be kicking themselves for that performance because it was
Yeah,
just
exactly.
a really lackluster performance.
It almost looked like they haven't trained together like ever, and also it looked like there was no hunger. Like they really didn't want to
Yeah,
like go for the game. So yeah, it's really disappointing.
yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
It was.
all
Anyways, I
right.
think
Do you
that's my general thoughts of the game. I feel.
Yeah, yeah.
I Do you have any more points to add?
No, that's pretty much it. I think let's hope we see like nothing of what we've seen today. Like next week,
Absolutely.
hopefully it's like completely the opposite. And also,
I
like let's see, like hopefully, with like Brian and Sam, like we should start with our best 11.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
it, like today we've seen I think we were getting a bit too complacent. Like we didn't play our best 11 and thought we
We
could get
just
away.
yeah,
And clearly we're not like at that level. We're not at the level of
yeah,
Man City yet that we're gonna like
yeah,
rotate and win games. So
yeah,
yeah, hopefully next week we're back to like what we know we can do. So yeah.
yeah. Definitely, definitely. I just hope we have a better performance and don't see a similar performance during the season. We know it's a long season. We still have 36 more games to go, and hope we can turn things around. And I think we can conclude the video with that. And I hope all of you enjoyed this video. And if you did enjoy this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content and fan reactions like this.